So, Pulselings, thanks for joining me today. This is Pulsebeetle, where we will be taking a look at 3 games a week. Give you an idea whether or not you want to buy it, want to avoid it. If it looks good, if it don't, make your own mind up. And sometimes during the week, I will drop a video of my Let's Play. Enjoy the video. Sup, Pulsers? How's it going? Look at this game. It's pretty cool, isn't it? This is Gods Against Machines. It's an RTS. Well, I gather you play as a god against machines, or you play a machine against the gods. Graphically and sound-wise, I'm already, yeah, I think it's pretty cool. Let's just jump into this. Look at that robot. Oh, and I hope you're having a good day, by the way. We did. Normal, balance, strength, everything's equalish. Story, after sending eons in the void, you finally awaken from a deep slumber. A world in grave danger calls to you. You've got a robot. That's enough of that.
Choose your origin.
Oh, hello, computer lady voice. Very interesting. I will choose my origin. As in, on off. Turn off flame. Oh, these are elementals. Oh, I like that. Fireball. Small, says a small blast projectile of fire that damages and burns enemies. Ooh. To the flame. Fire damage has a high chance of igniting the target, dealing additional damage equal to 10% of fireball spell damage every 3 seconds. Ooh. Nadira. Rising Tide. Oh, look at that picture. That's pretty cool. A shard of ice falls from the sky on your enemies. Has a chance to slow them down for a while. That and poison, they're the kind of spells that I like. Rising Tide. Spending miracle points causes the sea level to rise. Building below water will receive damage equal to 8% of ice shard. So on. Spell every 3 seconds. Ooh. Eurus. Not available in demo. I used to demo, by the way. I'll still read it anyway. So this is Earth. What's that one? It's going to be wind, isn't it? Lightning Strike. I like the idea of this. Not available in demo. So I can either go water or fire. I'll go water, I think.
Nadia, goddess of water and life.
Oh, I do think computer lady's funny. Right, mana 50. Miracle. Nope. Cooldown 15 seconds. We've got a new spell. Dehydration. Sacrifice all your remaining mana and do damage to enemies in an area based on the amount of mana sacrificed. So if you have a massive amount of mana, you can really ping them hard. Oh. Call of the Sea. 300 mana. 1 miracle. Cooldown 35. Summon a deep sea crab to fight for you, but only attack buildings. Must be cast on water. Oh, you can reroll. You can check. Oh, I'm liking this more and more. Push, escape, or B. So it looks like you can use a control pad as well. Tree of Life. Doesn't really go with this. 300. Miracles naught. Cooldown 20 seconds. Heals allied units and buildings. Makes temporary buildings last longer and will summon a spider to fight for you. Must be summoned near a mana crystal. Lasts for a limited amount of time. I'll go for the tree. Healing's always good. Oh, look, thanks. Oh, this is the seaside. Cast a spell with the left trigger. Oh. Select a spell with 1 to 7. Oh, the thing's gonna trap. Wow, I'm gonna stop. Right, I have switched to a control pad. Unit information on building or push B. Right, the reason I switched to a control pad is because with mouse and keyboard, it's going to work perfectly fine. With a control pad, there's a chance that it's not going to be as responsive. So anyone who's on a mouse and keyboard is going to know this is going to work fine anyway. So I want to test out mouse and keyboard because I'm going to test out control pad, sorry, because sometimes they get a bit messed up and it's easier for my hands. Right, info, mana crystal, attack 30, hit points 500, mana 2.1. The mana crystal collects essence from the world and transfers it to you in the form of mana. The larger your mana pool, the more mana is generated. It also allows you to build structures in its facility. So it's an area effect, okay? The first crystal gives you 6% corruption resistance, and each subsequent one adds 3% more. Right, that little get info about units or buildings thing is right in the way of that. Oh, it's dragging me over here. Ooh, is that the machines? Gaia. The machines have built a transformer, a large drill that sucks the life essence from the earth and uses to transform its surroundings into an alien form. Ooh. Destroy it to slow down spread of corruption. If the level of corruption gets too high, we will lose this region. We cannot let this happen. I'm wondering if this was in one of the next verses. I'm pretty sure I heard someone talking about this. Can I look? Oh, you can actually zoom in on them as well. Attack, power 0, hit points 200, corruption. That's their version of our crystal, basically. Right. So. Oh, there's an X. That triangle does that. Freezes time. Oh. You still move around. Oh, that's really cool. You can just pause everything in case something's happening. Oh, that's pretty sweet.
A mana crystal is forming.
Oh. Complete all of the enemy corruption must not reach 100%. But I'm not doing that. It formed itself. Same as the spiders and that. This is an auto battle. Tutorial. Gaia resistance to buildings. Increase the effects of nearby terraformers. They can also spawn drones when destroyed. These contain useful items, mana, miracles, or even power shards, which can be used to improve your spells. Take these shards to try it out. Okay. Oh, what's this? Does 23, 30 damage in a 3-3 meter. Amount of time needed to cool down spells. Amount of miracles needed, doesn't need any. Amount of mana needed to cast spells. Okay, 1 to 5. So decrease it 5 times. Okay, so that both our spells are there.
A mana crystal is forming.
A mana crystal is forming. It does look like a kind of auto battle, doesn't it? I'm just trying out all the other buttons. Rise of Tides. Ooh. Blessing and curses. Spending miracle points cause the sea levels to rise. Buildings below water will receive damage equal to 8% of ice shards. Harmony of elements. All spells do 5% more damage. Okay. So again, I think it's just literally They build themselves. Wash. Alright, let's go. Tutorial. Gaia. Great focus on destroying the machine buildings. This will drain their resources. Once they run out of resources, they will abandon the region and you will win. The destruction of their units or drones won't cost them anything, but be careful not to be overrun by their forces. We gotta bust these up. We gotta take down the buildings. Right, Gaia. By holding down the cast buttons for at least 3 seconds, you can trigger an auto cast only for basic spells like Fireball. This will cause the spell to be cast repeatedly at the same location until you either cancel it by casting it elsewhere or the unit you cast it on dies. This feature can be turned off or on instead. Oh, I'll just move it over a bit. Alright, let's destroy all their buildings.
Enemies are warping in reinforcements.
Oh, we did. Gaia, oh no, our enemies sense that we are still weak. Their reinforcements are coming to destroy you. I cannot let this happen. I will sacrifice some of my power to grant you a powerful spell. Use it to survive their onslaught. Oh no, it does in the whole area. Go back here. Get these little nerds out. Come on, little nerds. I'm running out of mana. Right, let's take these little dudes on. Go down, you little idiot. I do a big one right on their base.
Corruption is critical.
Ooh, corruption is rampant in this region. It is spread too much, you will lose. Focus on destroying the machines building, especially the terraformers. This will deplete their resources, and when they run out, you will win. Destruction is the only victory. Let's put a tree here. Why is that not casting tree? Right. We need to destroy their buildings. Let's destroy some of these fools. I'll do the big one. There.
Warning. A powerful enemy is approaching.
Well, tutorial. When all enemy resources are exhausted, the enemy outpost commander will appear. Oh, he's commander. Ooh. You must eliminate him to ensure victory. I will help you fight him.
A mana.
Right, well, I'm still going to destroy some of these. Alright. Oh, we've got bears. We've got all kinds of shenanigans going on there. What are you doing with that? Let's destroy those. Right, so it's going on. A tower, auto battler, RTS. I wonder if they can give us buildings.
Choose your reward.
Oh, regrowth. Transforms a nature's sanctuary, Gaia's tree, into a random building. One of the trees of life, spirit's den, or crystal spire. Requires a mana crystal nearby. Oh, miracle 1, mana 200. Okay. Spirit's den. The spirit's den periodically calls spirits of the earth to fight for you. Ah, more units. It must be summoned near a mana crystal. Lasts for a limited amount of time. 400 mana, 1 miracle, but 25-second cooldown. I don't know. That one kind of random building seems a little bit better. Sacrifice all your remaining mana and do damage to enemies in an area based on the amount of mana sacrificed. That's that dehydration one, isn't it? 50 mana. That involves you can wipe out all your magic in that. I want to mess about that tree thing. Use power shards to improve your spells. Use power shards to improve your spells. I get 2 or what's this? All spells cost. Overall decreases the amount of cost of spells regardless of their elements. That seems better. Do I reset all my spells? Oh. Use power shards to improve your spells. Right, the controls on this are quite responsive, even with a controller. The mouse and keyboard, they were spot on, but with the controller, yeah, they actually they figured it right. Here you see our world, my world, not your world, thank you. I am the Pulsebeetle King. Choose a region to attack and destroy the machines before they corrupt. It's too much. Each region is different, offering a different amount of loot. Roguelike. And its weather will affect your powers. You can attack any of the 5 available regions, and it is a good strategy to skip a region with unfavorable weather. Just make sure you can handle the level of enemies entrenched there. Okay. So, this one's got 195 with 354 corruption. Right, so it's more rewards, but higher corruption. I say... Look up at your rainbow. Curse, scorches. Oh, you got some cool stuff here. I say just go on to the next one. No? So I figure out what's what. That's the Bozo Brigade. Where are we? It would actually be nice to know where I am. Tutorial. For many powerful spells, you need not only mana, but also miracles. These are generated slowly over time. Unspent miracles increase your critical strike chance by 0.5. Okay. Right. The fact that I have to go find my own
A mana crystal is for me.
area is a little bit you know, isn't it? Right. What's this? Gaia will periodically summon large trees. Wow, I want that. Okay. I'm gonna save up for the oh. It's not actually telling me if I don't need any resources. Right. Dog. Oh, a little Spidey.
Corruption is spreading.
I will try to help you. In case the corruption spreads too much, 25%, 50% and 75%. When that happens, keep an eye for temporary blessings or spirits to aid you in your fight against the machines.
Spirits come to your aid.
I like the voice, it reminds me of someone else. Tutorial. Enemies will be calling in reinforcements. When their resources drop below a certain amount, 75%, 50% and 25%, be prepared and dispose of them quickly, otherwise they can turn the tide of battle in their favour. The machines spend in weaker forces first and save the strongest battleships as a last resort.
Enemies are warping in more forces.
I want to see what's up on these other islands. Oh, what are you? That's how you get miracles. Ooh. I like the idea of that. Invalid target. I was going to try and turn the islands onto my side. Right, let's try and terraform one of them. Right, it did something to it. Ooh. It's turned that into like a bear cave. Oh, I kind of like that. Invalid target, okay.
Sea level is rising.
Why sea level?
Spirits come to your aid.
Sea level wise? I'm not sure what's actually happening in this game that much, but there you go. Oh, that big one again.
Enemies are warping in more forces.
Kill that flying. I want a miracle. Taken down.
Enemies are warping in reinforcements.
All down remaining. So it's an auto card. I think it needs an auto card. Right, let's try it out. That's why I'm making little bears. Where's he going? Where are you going, Belle? They got a secondary base. Oh, they have things hidden over here today.
Warning. A powerful enemy is approaching.
I was over there doing something. Leave me alone.
Sea level is falling.
Shoot this. Yeah, take down, take down. Alright, built one of those little bad things. Right, I think the trees are automatically cast.
Choose your reward.
Ooh. Start every game with additional 1 miracle. And we find them that interest miracles. Your mana regeneration is increased by 20%. Your mana regeneration from crystals is increased by 20%. Oh, that's powerful. Ferocity. All your minions have their damage increased by 20%. This bonus applies after bonuses from spells or buildings and is added to the Howl of the bonus. Ooh. More powerful unit or more mana? More mana. I can cast more of the den things then. What's this? Use Essence of Life to improve Guardia's power. Increase maximum mana amount. Also increase your base and crystal mana regeneration by 10%. 100 extra mana you have. Okay. Overall decrease in mana cost of all spells regardless of their elements. That's what I've got. Increase maximum mana amounts. I'm gonna go for Essence of Light. I think that's that other screen that I was looking at. 3 shards. 3 shards. Let's go on to mission 4. Right, appearing over the enemy base like that, and then having to go find your base, because on the map it's not very clear. You need to colour in the background. So for instance, where this is, we'll gather it's the top right, and I think I'm in the bottom left again, hopefully. It'll be easy to find myself. You should have that area. If purple's going to be the colour of the machines and the baddies, have that area purple. I cannot see it on that minimap, and I'm very close to my screen. But that's just saying, note for the developers. Spells marks with an hourglass symbol can be targeted to automatically cast whenever possible. Usually spells that summon buildings. Toggle autosave with X. Tree of Life. Okay. That's why it was going off automatically before. Okay. That's what I mean, look. I'm going to find my buildings. Where's my mana? Oh, there it is. Wow, that was easy to find, wasn't it?
A mana crystal is forming.
Right, so it's starting now. So where's the next crystal? Right there. Where's the mana crystal nearby? Is that one there, yeah? Invalid target. Right, let me just go into my book. Spell book. So we've got ice shards. We can take the mana down. Where's the area damage? That's one. Regrowth is also what I want. Right. Now I'm starting to understand this a little bit. Right, so them ones I can turn. And it
Corruption is spreading. Spirits come to your aid.
It turns it into 2 of them. Okay, cool. Right, I need to take down these flyers. I think that's the one that gives me a thingy. Take that in his punk.
Enemies are warping in more builders.
Let's just blow them all to hell.
I sense a powerful spirit nearby.
Oh, is that a goodie or baddie? Powerful spirits sometimes roam the world, find them and interact with them to bargain for their help. You will need to sacrifice miracles to them. In exchange, they will help you fight the machines. You can also give them shards of power instead of miracles to make them even stronger. Okay. I can't put that one on autocast as well.
Sea level is rising.
Oh, we got purple crystal. No, green crystal. What does that do? Is it not making monsters? Let's do that one. Come on, cool down. What's that? Turning into another spider hut. See, this should be able to be auto cast as well. Die.
Enemies are warping in more forces.
Let's bust up these a little bit, shall we? Let's go cast this on that one.
Sea level is rising.
That's what I mean. I've got to come all the way down here, cast that, and then wait for the cooldown.
Corruption is critical. Nothing can stand against us.
And then come back up here to continue attacking.
Enemies are warping in more forces. Choose your reward.
Ice Shard plus infusion. 9% to 20% chance to increase damage by 75%. Ice Shard plus cast spell. 10% brackets 90% chance to cast Ice Shard on a random spot in a 10-meter radius. Growth plus mana seed. Grants 30 to 60 mana. Well done. Essence of Life. Use Essence of Life to improve Gara's power. Use Essence of Life to improve Gara's power. That's 2. Or increase the damage of spells of a certain element. Let's do that. Essence of Life. We've got some more shards. Awesome. Right, so gather them in the bottom right. Gaia, I can help you with power shards into Essence of Life. Not available, okay. Gaia will periodically summon large trees to serve as sanctuaries for animals and spiders. Right, what's that? Cooldown. Building count 2 makes the number of buildings per mana crystal. Oh, stronger sanctuaries. Increase the hit points of natural sanctuaries by giving percentage rates. Right. This should have been highlighted to say I could do. Let's increase the number per crystal. And we're out. Okay. Let's go. Oh, we take them out straight away. At the top, you got resources, 223 out of 205. Is that theirs, the maximum they can get? And you got corruption, 3 out of 480. None of that's explained. It tells you quickly in the tutorial, but none of it's actually explained.
A mana crystal is forming.
We are down here. No, he did. Ah. Come on, plants. Start building. I should outnumber him this time. But you don't run off after you attacked us, you silly little tank. Gaia's mad. Again, those are the sanctuaries I can turn into dens, which I'm going to do that on. Right, what does the green crystal do? Am I getting something from that? Is it doing something? I'm going to go check out this other island. Any miracles around here? What are we doing on this other island? We do not know. Let's go back and cast one of these. I'm going to let me do anything to that one. Or no?
Sea level is rising.
Is there anything at the bottom right? I want to find some secret. Right, on the top right, you'll see. Oh, look. Here.
Corruption is spreading. Nothing can stand against us.
You'll see the amount of creatures, I think, and the amount of plant stuff. I think that's what it is, but I'm not 100% sure.
Enemies are warping in more builders.
I say my name. Corruption thingamajig. Let's build that one now. Oh, we've got another fire sanctuary. There we go, all the way back up.
Enemies are warping in more builders. I sense a powerful spirit nearby.
What are you doing, Mr. Powerful Spirit? There's that blue dot just down here underneath. Oh yeah, there is. What's up, Spirit? Alright, this time it's going to let me offer. Ooh. Reward resources minus 4%. Okay, that's for them. Corruption minus 3% or 3 power shards. Let's give out some miracles.
Sea level is rising.
Oh.
Sea level is rising. Enemies are warping in more forces.
Flying nerds going down. I've got 32 points left of resources. Then they die. 21. Let's go. I've got 13 left. 0 resources. They're dead. Right, what do I think of this game? Graphically, it's nice. sound right, is nice. I think you need more details on the actual units. Now, I'm going to go through some negatives, but I want to highlight the fact I do not think this is a bad game. Okay? That's not what this is about. Just letting if the developer ever watched this, let them know. Now, I was playing a demo. There may be elements taken out in a demo. Sometimes developers do that. I always think that's a massive mistake. If you're going to do a demo, have everything in the game for like the first, I don't know, 20 minutes worth of play. But have everything in there to begin with. That doesn't include the other units, because obviously there's 2 I couldn't use. That's fine. You want to keep some of them out of the demo, that's fine. What I mean is have every element as part of the game, such as first starting stuff, magic stuff like that. Anyway, the game itself, it's an RTS clicker. That's how I've gauged it. So if you're going into this as an RTS, you're not going to like this. If you go into it as a clicker, you might do. The tutorial doesn't explain enough. Now, normally I'll say keep tutorials light, get to the point, but the first stage you should explain basic stuff. The resources are at the top. You need to highlight it, circle it with something, so they know that's what you're talking about. Same as the magics. You got some that's automatic. The one where you convert a tree into a den should have the option to be automatic or not, because if I'm clicking to kill enemies, I don't want to have to then travel all the way back to my base, do one tree thing, turn it into a den, then go back all the way to the enemy base, start shooting again, and about what, 10-15 seconds later go all the way back to my base. To have it, either you can just highlight at the bottom and it automatically turns one of the trees in your base into the den, or have a certain number of it. You can have, I know, 3 of it, then you upgrade it, you can have a 4th and leave them as permanents. Don't do the thing where I've got to keep going back and forth. Gamers are not going to like that. It's not interesting to them. If they're into clickers, they want to hit enemies, they want to prioritize which targets they're going to hit, they want to destroy certain things in the base. Whereas as this is now, if you pick certain spells, you're just running back and forth to your own base. First of all. Second of all, that color scheme of where your base is and where their base is has to be made clearer. That mini-map is pretty much useless because of the size of it. And the fact it doesn't have a coloring system so you can see where certain things are, that's not good. Again, I know it's the start of the game, but I'm just making the developer aware of my views on this. As this is now, I wouldn't buy it. I think there's too many elements that are missing. Too rough around the edges. However, as a potential game, I'd keep an eye on this because I think the developer's done a good job so far. But I do think you need more details on the units. You need to highlight the different areas of your base and their base. The player needs some more control. How can I put this? Maybe having areas where you can build up units so they go in groups rather than individually running. Even a flag system, like go to this flag, or just have it tell my units to go to this flag and sit there until I tell them to go to the enemy base. These kind of things can improve clicker games considerably. Not only that, you should have objectional areas. These are areas in the map that are neither the goodies or the baddies. They're defended by random non-playable units. You take over that area, you get a resource from it. So that area starts spawning units to go towards the enemy. And if the enemy gets one, well, you're going to have to take that out before they get to your base. These are things that should really be in a clicker game. I didn't see them. Maybe they come later on outside of the demo. I don't know. I was too bored to continue. I will be keeping an eye on this. Hopefully they improve the game. But as it is right now, for me it's a pass. Because there's just too many elements missing from the game. But that's just my opinion. You do you. As always, make your own minds up. This was Pulsebeetle. Thank you for your time. Have a good day. keep the pulse. Remember,